Stocks are crashing, screens are red, and crypto, don't even get me started. It's official, we're in a bear market. But how are you supposed to handle that? I'm Mohsin Patel, the co-founder of Islamic Finance Guru, and in this video we're going to talk about three key things. The first thing is the current crypto prices and what to make of them. The second thing is my crypto strategy during this market. And the third is some popular coins that you can look out for to take advantage of this market dip. If you're new to the channel, Islamic Finance Guru, or IFG for short, is a personal finance and investing platform. You can sign up to our web app, IFG Wealth, where you can track your investments. You can also compare lots of different types of investments, including crypto. So make sure you visit the website, IslamicFinanceGuru.com, and make sure you also subscribe to the channel so that you get the videos as soon as they come out. Remember, this is not financial advice. This is purely educational content, and whenever you invest, your capital is at risk. So we're filming this on the 1st of July and Bitcoin has dipped below $20,000. This is a price that we've not seen since 2020. If it recovers from here back to even its all-time high, which was $60,000, you'll be making 3x return on your investment. Now, where Bitcoin goes from here, of course, nobody knows. Some are predicting that it will rebound from this level. Some are predicting that if there's a recession on the cards, then all bets are off. And we could even go as low down to $3,000 like we had in the previous bear market. The truth is that no matter what anybody tells you, nobody actually knows where things are going to go. The best thing that you can do is have an educated assumption, and according to that, adjust your strategy. Does that mean Bitcoin and all of crypto is all of a sudden absolute garbage? No, it doesn't, not really. And if you really believe in crypto, then you should also believe that now is a great time to be loading up whilst the prices are low. Now, why has Bitcoin dipped so low? Well, one of the reasons is that as Bitcoin has become more mainstream over the years, we've seen lots and lots of big companies buying Bitcoin. There are entire economies like Venezuela buying Bitcoin. And so what has happened in the market is Bitcoin has become more correlated or more linked with mainstream assets like the stock market. And that's why Bitcoin is now following similar directions to the stock market, like the S&P 500. So with inflation so high, with recession looming, that's why Bitcoin and the crypto market generally is following the same direction as the rest of the economy. People are worried, and that's why things generally are falling. So let's talk about what I'm doing right now. My strategy right now is I approach Bitcoin and the rest of the crypto market in the same vein as the age-old advice of Warren Buffett, which is that you should buy when there's blood on the streets. As a general rule of thumb, you make money when you buy things that are not popular. So have a think about back in 2008 when the global financial crash happened and the stock market fell off a cliff. People that bought then and held for this period of time are significantly up on their investment. It's the same story with Bitcoin. Back when it fell to $3,000 in 2018, when everyone thought it was curtains for Bitcoin, and so all of a sudden it was something that was completely unloved. People bought Bitcoin at 3,000 and they absolutely smashed it with their investment. Even now, in this bear market, they are significantly up. And it's the same story with lots of different types of assets as well. Think about that unloved property that you often passed by and thought, who on earth is going to buy that? But then somebody did, and they renovated it and they flipped it for a significant amount of profit. The lesson here is that there's lots of examples of people buying assets when they're not loved and holding them to a point where they are loved, and then either selling them or continue to hold them if you really, really believe in that asset. And if you believe in crypto as an asset generally, then now is a great time to start thinking about buying. Now, of course, nobody knows where the market is going to go. I said that earlier and I maintain that. And I've built that into my strategy as well. So the way I think about things is now is a great time to be loading up. That doesn't mean I'm going to put all the money that I'm going to invest into crypto in one hit. I buy regularly. And I have the view that if the market carries on in this downtrend for 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, or 2 years, it doesn't really matter for me. What I'm doing is I'm setting a strategy called DCA, or dollar cost averaging. And what that means is that you set a certain amount of money that you're happy to invest into a particular asset, in this case, for example, Bitcoin, and you just do that regularly, every week, every month, whatever it is. So for instance, if I want to invest £500 every month into Bitcoin, I would simply set that almost as a direct debit and just don't be emotional about it. This is one key advice that I would give about this strategy. You should think like an investing robot. You know, have this figure that you figure out based on your own finances and just set it and forget about it. And don't worry about it. The big mistake that a lot of people make when it comes to investing, particularly when it comes to crypto or stocks, is that because the prices are so readily available, they're always checking it on the phone and they get emotional about it. And when it dips 20%, they start panicking and wondering whether they should sell. And that is generally not a good thing to do. I mean, think about your house, for example. If you could get live prices on your house, would you sell it when it went down 20%? No, you wouldn't. You'd probably wait for the recovery or wait until you were significantly in profit. Why does the same not apply with crypto and stocks? So that's how I'm thinking about things. I'm taking a long-term view. I believe in crypto. And so I'm setting a monthly amount that I'll be investing into crypto, and I'm just doing it like a robot, like a machine, and it's just being done for me automatically. And in terms of where to buy crypto, if you're completely lost and you've never done this before, there's a really popular option called Binance, which is quite difficult to use. It's not that user-friendly, but it is really low on fees. If you want to go super user-friendly, Coinbase and Coinbase Pro are very, very popular options as well. And there are lots of other options out there as well, but those are two very, very popular ones. So in terms of popular coins to look out for, there is one big daddy that rules them all in the crypto world, and that is the one that you have heard of, which is Bitcoin, or the ticker is BTC, as you'll often see it referred to in online commentary. The reason that Bitcoin is a great way to get into crypto is because you get exposure to the whole kind of crypto market if you buy Bitcoin. And that's because the crypto market generally is led by whatever the price of Bitcoin does. So generally speaking, if Bitcoin goes up, the rest of the crypto market will also follow it. And if Bitcoin goes down, then the rest of the crypto market will also follow it. Interestingly, Bitcoin tends to be the coin that goes up the first when you move out of a bear market. So if you believe that we're in a bear market right now and we're going to exit that bear market at a particular point, the returns will probably be seen first in Bitcoin if history is anything to go by. So Bitcoin is a great proxy for the rest of the crypto market, and it's a great option if you don't really want to get into the nitty-gritty of crypto and looking at individual projects and researching them. Another really popular option, just like Bitcoin, is Ethereum, often seen as the little brother or the little cousin to Bitcoin. It's really popular for lots of reasons, and similar to Bitcoin, it also tracks the general crypto market. Ethereum is seen as a project which is actually useful in the crypto world, whereas Bitcoin is seen much more as an asset or a store of value. Perhaps consider it like a digital form of gold. Ethereum is something that is actually participating in the crypto network and actually doing useful stuff. For example, when you buy NFTs and other things on the crypto markets generally, it is generally the Ethereum network that is used for these transactions. So Bitcoin and Ethereum are two really popular options if you don't want to delve into the weeds of crypto and start looking at individual projects. If you do want to look at individual projects and you really want to get into the crypto space, you will find a whole minefield out there. And three popular options that lots of people look at: number one, Solana; number two, Hedera Hashgraph; and number three, Algorand. Those are three ideas to get you going. And there are loads out there. I'm not saying that those are good or bad or ugly or beautiful or whatever. I'm just saying they're three ideas for you to get going on. And there is a whole market out there full of different crypto projects that are doing different things. And if you get into that ecosystem and you understand what exactly is going on in crypto, what it's being used for, what are the use cases, you'll start to form your own thesis on what coins you should be buying. So there we have it. You've got my thoughts on the crypto market right now. You've got my strategy, and I've also given you some popular coins to look out for if you want to start researching your own. In a nutshell though, remember that the crypto market could get a lot worse before it gets better. So if you are starting to invest in crypto right now, remember to set a strategy that could last you potentially 2-3 years even. And don't get emotional about it if the market dips even further. But the silver lining here is that if you really believe that the crypto market will recover and Bitcoin will recover, and you're able to buy at these kinds of prices or potentially a bit lower, you'll be the beneficiary of that in years to come. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like this video and share it with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And until next time, Assalamu alaikum.